Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you are new here, I am Andrew and I do live here in Tenerife. If you're coming back to the channel, welcome back as well. No, it is not a clickbait title, it is not a clickbait thumbnail either. This is your summer warning from me as a resident, working in the car rental industry as well, and basically the tourism industry. This is my little warning for you if you are coming over this summer. That is regards to pickpockets, cars being broken into, apartments being robbed. Unfortunately, it does happen over here. From my perspective, they don't drill it home enough when you arrive, etc. I do think reminders should be given out. So this is my reminder for you. We've got 40,000 subscribers currently on the channel, and I do feel it's fair for me to warn you about it if you are coming over. Yes, it's a beautiful island, we got gorgeous weather, you can have a fantastic holiday, but that could easily be ruined by the thieves that do operate here. They operate all over Europe, the UK, mainland Spain, everywhere, but this is just a reminder for you. A client of mine did come into the office yesterday. They returned a Panda to swap it for something else because they had been broken into, the car had been broken into, and the only reason they knew about it was because the 70-cent bottle of water that they bought, the big 5-litre bottle that they had in the boot, that they'd left in there for about half an hour or so, a bottle of water, 70 cents. They came back, went to get the water, and it was gone. They said they definitely locked the car, they checked the handle before they left, and the car had been broken into, and they'd stolen a 70-cent bottle of water. Do I think they broke in for the water? Probably not. What I think they've done, they've broken in hoping there's going to be something in the glove box, something hidden under the seats. They've gone through all the car and they've seen the bottle of water, and you don't know how desperate they were. I don't know whether they're homeless or what have you. If they are, it's very sad. But they've taken this bottle of water and stolen a bottle of water out of the car. In the process, they have done about 90 euros worth of damage to the locks on the car. So they do have to be replaced or fixed, at least temporarily. But it's a warning for you, if you're going to leave anything inside the cars, do be prepared to lose it. If you want to leave it in there, be prepared to lose it. If you don't, it's a bonus, but if you're going to leave stuff inside, you are highly likely to be a target. At the tourist hotspots, they will park up and they will sit and watch tourists parking. They'll watch you leave your bag in the boot. You know, you think it's hidden under the parcel shelf. It's not. They will sit and watch what people are doing. They're very, very smart, very, very quick at it as well. They are professionals. They can be in and out of a car in seconds. A lot of these cars, they are very easy to pop the locks on. They've got quick little systems where they can just jiffy the lock and they'll be in. We get GPSs stolen all the time, people's personal property. You will also see people all the time on the Facebook groups being pickpocketed. The likes of the Sunday market down on the promenade. Again, they are extremely professional. They can dip your bag, dip your pockets. They're very, very good at it. And unfortunately, even when these people are caught, unless they steal over a certain amount, the police can't really do much, and they do get released back onto the streets. So they can be arrested for it and they'll be back out on the street within a couple of days doing it all over again. It is a problem. My recommendation for you is only take cash in your pockets. If you really want to take your wallet out with you, have it in your front pocket, not your back. If you're going to take a rucksack with you, have nothing valuable on the outside pockets. Get your partner, or if you're with someone, to keep an eye on your bag as well. If anyone comes into your space, you feel they're a little bit close, or they're asking you strange questions. A popular one is they'll come over with a map asking where things are. Be very careful. My advice would be just to walk away and say, I'm really sorry, I can't help you. It's very unlikely that they're going to be a genuine person asking for help. Most of the time, unfortunately, it is pickpockets. They'll be asking you to look at the map while a friend is in your back pocket or in your bag. Ladies, if you want to bring your handbags, make sure you've got a zip on them if you can. If you haven't got a zip, make sure there's nothing in there, easy reach for people to just dip in and out of. It happens all the time, trust me, living here, I hear the stories every day, people coming into my office, I see the things online, on Facebook. Yes, it happens everywhere, but there's not enough warnings about it, unfortunately. So this hopefully will help a lot of you avoid any problems. Again, properties as well, your apartments, your hotels, they can be robbed as well. So if you're going to have anything lying around, do put it in the safe, or hide it somewhere else. If you don't want to use the safe, you're worried about that, That is normally the target when they break into these apartments, rental apartments. The first thing they want to do is go and rip the safe off the wall, and off they go with the safe. If you would rather leave the safe there as a bit of a dummy and hide your things elsewhere in the apartment, there's various tricks and tips online of where you can hide your valuables, your cash, watches, etc. It's generally just a warning to be very, very careful. It did absolutely amaze me that someone stole a 70-cent bottle of water over here. As I said, if they were that desperate, that is quite sad, unfortunately, but most of the time these are professional gangs. They fly all over Europe. They'll come over here for a few months. They will even rent a car and they will just drive around to all those hot spots, your Mount Tady, your Siam Park, all of these different places, and they will be in and out very, very quickly. If you go to the likes of Masca, you'll even see signs there: don't leave valuables in the car, thieves operate. I do wish they'd maybe do a few more stings, try and catch people in the act, or make something stick a little bit more when they do arrest these people. But please do be very careful. If you've got any tips or advice, do drop them in the comments. If you're coming over for the summer, summer is the peak time for this, in my opinion. Over the last 8 years that I've been here, the last 6 years that I've had the car rental business, summer is always the peak time, always. So if you've got kids, don't let them leave anything in the car. Certainly don't leave anything on show, but my advice would be leave the car completely empty. If they're going to take a bottle of water, they will take anything. So do be very careful. Thank you very much for watching. If you are new here, make sure you do subscribe. There is loads of Tenerife content on the channel. Normally a lot more fun than this. This has been a bit more of a serious video, but I do feel it's right to only warn you. Thank you very much for watching. Drop your comments below and stride on if you're coming over. Have a great time, but do stay safe.